Welcome in humans, how's it going? I gotta be honest with you guys. It's with a heavy heart that I just now finally finished Arcane. Boo! I know, it's my L. I will carry this burden. But hear me out. I genuinely believed it was overhyped. I thought it was not the greatest thing in the world, even though it was everywhere, nonstop. You name it, it was getting up there with the same hype as Attack on Titan, I would say. I didn't stop seeing it for, what, almost 3 years? It was just everywhere. One of my friends finally got to show it to me. Like I got convinced. I said, sure, let's give it a watch. And I finally finished it not too long ago. And I gotta say it's my genuine L, the biggest L. And I'm so happy I did because I fucking loved it. I love you. This was amazing. This was just great. Basically, we got a prequel series showing off what's been going on, following Echo, Caitlyn, Vi, Jinx, and all of their comrades. Just, this was phenomenal. I haven't said that very often about shows, but this was downright badass. I loved everybody. I loved the pacing. It didn't feel bloated. The fighting was crazy cool. They had their stylizations as well with them. The music, animation, voice working was perfect, phenomenal all across the board. Nothing was really cringe except when it was on purpose. The jokes were there. I loved seeing everything here. The world, the characters. My boy Heimerdinger, they did him so dirty. My boy. I gotta say it, man. This was actually something I regret not watching it and being part of the hype. This was fucking cool. This was something I should have seen. But I thought it was, it's just boo. It's whatever. It's overhyped. Whatever. It isn't that good. No, it actually was. These 9 episodes took me a while to break down. I'm not doing a breakdown here, but just when I was watching it with my friend, it was impossible to watch an episode and then not pause and break down what we just saw because, whoo! I got it, man. This was cool. I loved it. And by the way, I'm not a heavy League of Legends player. I honestly play more Runeterra than League of Legends, but I still like some characters, and I did play League for a little bit. So to see them basically go from almost zero, giving us the world, showing where some of them began, and I think the word of mouth is that they're actually going to be doing another series as well. So Arcane 2.0 basically, with more characters and fleshing out more of the worlds, which is honestly, I'm 100% for that. But what pulled me in so hard right off the beginning was it had a very mature feeling. We start off with them being kids and going through their experiences and just learning the world and the geopolitics, the conversations, the deals. It's hard not to ignore that it's really easy to say that there's good and bad, and that's the world, boy. You know, get used to it, toughen up. But it's also beautiful to see them tell you a story where there is good and bad, but there's a fine line in between, the gray area. The steps needed, the sacrifice needed to do good, to find cures, to find advancements, to find the peace that people want and to protect. Showing the underbelly, showing the craziness, the dark deals, the bloodshed, the things you don't hear talk about in the news, essentially. So a little hard not to look at and question your IRL in some parts. But even with that, it was just the situations that the characters are put through. You can't help but feel pain. You can't help but go, holy crap. That was brutal because FYI, I know I'm late to the party. This show is not shy of showing you death. People are killed, they get blown up, they get shot, beat, you name it. I wasn't expecting this level of, oh yeah, we're just gonna show the good and the bad, and oh yeah, this some fucked up shit right here. Yeah, not shying away at all. And just to clarify, this isn't me breaking down episodes, this is just the experience that I just had watching this. I will be talking about Arcane Season 2. Arcane Season 1 has been long gone. I'm way too late for that, obviously. But I will be here for the second final season. Hey there, Future Mega here. Also wanted to point out one small thing. A big gravitas to this show would be its emotional weight. The turmoil, the traumas, the pain, the love, the care. the pain of losing somebody, the gut wrenching of just a lot of the stuff that happens in this show, they knock it out pretty well. And you do feel, even though some people would die, you're like, who cares? But on some, there's some damn weight to them. The father figures, especially, carry a hefty weight, even though we have the good and the bad. So don't knock that out of the park either. It slipped my mind on the first recording because, again, this show has so much going for it, and I'm probably rambling on a bit. But I didn't forget about the emotional stuff. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of folks who've already done those breakdowns. If you want to hear something in my perspective, while there's still time before season 2, let me know down below. But I will give it that too. The emotional maturity and weight of this show, one of the best. But back to your programming. I'm very hyped for this. Again, the people behind this show, holy crap. I will take the L and keep it with me, but everybody who enjoyed it, I'm now there with you. I loved almost everything. This was really, really an experience, and I am actually very stoked for this season 2. Which, just to end it off on a good note, my favorite part about this was simply the fact that it didn't baby you. It actually respected you as a viewer, showed you what you could be shown, explained to you when it needed to, and you were able to just sit down and just think. Nothing was spoon-fed. Everything was a respectable, cool show, giving you, oh, this is this, oh, I noticed this, you can do this to that. It felt like I was watching some grade A stuff again. Yes, more of this, please. I love it. Keep this energy. Arcane season 2, I'm gonna be right there. Let me know what you guys loved about the show in particular, and I'll see you guys.